Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Sunday. We are going to be discussing a few very important altcoin updates today, and then we're going to launch into the meat and potatoes of this video, which we're going to be discussing the news of Guggenheim Investment Trust's major new foray into Bitcoin. They announced recently that they're going to be investing up to 10% of their portfolio in effectively Bitcoin, and that 10% investment is going to be significantly larger than anything else in their portfolio. So this sets a major precedent and a major milestone in terms of institutional investors, not really a corporate or a company, but literally like a wildly successful investment fund. We'll break that down. We'll take a look at what it means and what it could potentially spell for the future. Let's start out with a look at the market. However, things are kind of sideways, nothing too exciting at the moment. Bitcoin currently, as I record, is sitting above $18,000, up 2% on the day. Market is also up a little bit, up 2.6%, $545.4 billion. But other than that, nothing too crazy. Some projects are up, some projects are down. On the whole, I guess roughly we're sideways, if not a little bit positive, but not all that much to report at the moment. Let's look at some altcoin projects here, starting with what used to be Zcoin. I guess we now have to call it Firo here. So Firo's Lelantus is coming, new release candidate out, huge Lelantus proof verification improvements with 1,000 proofs taking only 16 seconds to verify with batch verification with 65,000 anonymous set or 16 ms per proof. This is more than a twofold improvement, and if you'd like to read more about the release of Lelantus and all the technicals behind it, you can use the link here on github.com. Altcoin Buzz IO here on Twitter, reminding you guys that you can be part of a $200 Bitcoin giveaway. It's being done jointly between Altcoin Buzz and AAX Exchange. Very, very, very simple to enter. All you have to do is number one, like and retweet. You have to follow Altcoin Buzz IO and AAX Exchange on Twitter and reply with any fact or opinion about AAX Exchange. You still have about 3 weeks at the time of this recording. This is a competition that ends on the 21st of December. So good luck in your chase and your hunt for that $200 worth of Bitcoin. Winners will be announced on the 21st of December. And if you guys missed yesterday's video, we did price analyses for Ethereum, for Quant, for Tomo Chain, and for Kava. So in the spirit of similar price analyses and prediction videos at Altcoin Buzz IO, tweeting here that you guys should comment your favorite coins, and our team of analysts will thoroughly analyze the technicals of some of the most commented coins and provide you trade setup with precise entry and exit points. So again, very simple. Comment your favorite coin, like and retweet. We will pay attention to these suggestions, and of course that's how patterns emerge. We know that there are favorites out there for you in the Altcoin Buzz army. There's no doubt about that. Everybody has their favorites, and this group of viewers, for one reason or another, has their favorite coins that we always do keep an eye on. But if there's something that's a little bit out of left field, or maybe something new, or something that, you know, for whatever reason has your attention and has captured your interest, let us know about that in the comments below. Give us a little bit of an argument as to why you think it's important, and we will cover it in future price analysis pieces. Supercharger update now from crypto.com, at crypto.com on Twitter. Bitcoin Supercharger event is now live. Here's what you have to do. Deposit CRO and farm Bitcoin with just one click. There are no gas fees, and you can withdraw anytime. This is a service and a feature that's available on both the app and on the exchange. You can sign up here with the link that is included. Okay, we're going to start to segue a little bit more into Bitcoin talk here. Ecoinometrics with this fantastic tweet. Depending on who you ask, Bitcoin could be worth anywhere between $50,000 and $300,000 by the end of the next halving cycle, which is going to happen somewhere in 2024. Okay, but how big is that compared to other assets? And this is just a great graphic. Maybe you've seen it before. I actually haven't. It's new to me, but I think it's a great visual representation. Bitcoin value in context. And as you can see here, we're currently sitting at just below $20,000. As I mentioned, a little bit above 18,000 now. You can see Bitcoin is in the company in terms of its total market cap of other companies like Visa, like Tesla. We've surpassed certain ones like PayPal, for example, the net worth of Jeff Bezos. And it's just a good representation of what it means to be then at the $100,000 mark, at the $300,000 mark, at the $1 million mark. And again, that is per Bitcoin. So you extrapolate further, it means the market cap is much larger. Once we get into the $100,000 per Bitcoin, that would be roughly, like I said, we're at 18,000. So let's call it a quintupling of the current market cap. That would put us in the neighborhood of a company that's larger than Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Amazon, and just below Apple. And, you know, beyond that, we have other aspirational goals. We have the market cap of gold that we'll be chasing. That's where we can expect to be once Bitcoin hits $600,000 per coin. So just a great little graphic here. I think this will come in handy as a bit of a cheat sheet going forward with time. But I bring this up as a bit of an introductory, I guess, thought experiment to this piece here, or this tweet, I should say. Kevin Rook, who has this news that broke the other day. Guggenheim's $5 billion macro opportunities fund wants Bitcoin exposure, their $5 billion fund. On Friday, they filed an SEC amendment allowing them to invest up to 10% of their fund in GBTC. A 10% investment would be worth $478 million and would be $200 million larger than their next largest position. Now, very likely you may be hearing the name Guggenheim for the first time. The important takeaway is that they are an investment house, and not to go through all the gory details, but here's their website. You can peruse additional information if you so choose, GuggenheimInvestments.com. We'll link to this in the description below, but the important thing to remember here, first of all, they're headquartered in New York and Chicago. They have thousands of staff, and right now they have more than $275 billion worth of assets under management. $275 billion. And so, as I alluded to earlier, this sets a major precedent, and a lot of people are justifiably talking about it here on Cointelegraph.com. Guggenheim Partners prepares to dip investment funds' toes into Bitcoin. The $275 billion company has filed an SEC amendment to allocate over $500 million from the Macro Opportunities Fund to Grayscale's GBTC. And according to the independent ratings firm Morningstar, the Guggenheim Macro Opportunities Fund currently has about $5.3 billion in assets under management and sports a 4-star rating, quote, based on risk-adjusted returns out of 270 non-traditional bond funds. And again, it's not so much this one move that I think is so appealing, but as it's stated here, this preparatory move by Guggenheim appears to be part of a cascading series of investments indicating increased acceptance of Bitcoin among major financial institutions. In August, business intelligence from MicroStrategy purchased nearly 40,000 Bitcoin, leading to a parabolic move in share price. Likewise, financial services firm Square bought about $50 million of Bitcoin in October. So this rolling snowball of institutional interest may very well and very quickly become an avalanche. This news is also being covered here on Bloomberg.com. Guggenheim Fund reserves right to put up to 10% in Bitcoin Trust. And what's interesting is that they do spell out some of the risks associated with this play. Guggenheim's filing, which describes cryptocurrencies as, quote, digital assets designed to act as a medium of exchange, also lists a wide variety of risks. And those include prices that can, quote, be highly volatile, regulatory changes, a crisis of confidence in the Bitcoin network, a change in user preference to competing cryptocurrencies, and trading on a largely unregulated set of exchanges that may be more exposed to fraud and failure than regulated established bourses for other asset classes. The story is also here on Coindesk.com. Guggenheim Fund files to be able to invest up to almost $500 million in Bitcoin through GBTC, which again is going through Grayscale. Finance.yahoo.com. Guggenheim Fund reserves right to put up to 10% in Bitcoin Trust. Similarly here on BNNBloomberg.ca. And here on Cointelegraph.com, a much longer piece, but one I think that really exemplifies some of the sentiment that I've been discussing not only in this video, but in other videos as well. The institutional interest. Why institutions suddenly give a damn about Bitcoin. And just to preface everything, we can link to this in the discussion below, or description rather, and you can choose to check it out if you so choose. But without a doubt, Bitcoin has become an increasingly popular asset to own among institutional investors. And by the end of the second quarter of 2020, Fidelity reported in a survey of almost 800 institutional investors that 36% owned crypto assets. Those are institutional investors. And then in a separate survey conducted by crypto asset insurance company Evertas, they shared that correspondents believe hedge funds will increase their crypto holdings drastically. And it's also projected that 90% of institutional holders of crypto assets expect to invest even more in Bitcoin this coming year. Hence that cascading effect that was hinted at and that was expected in some of those earlier articles that we examined. And look, I know that for a lot of the cryptocurrency OGs out there was this infatuation with Bitcoin because it was this contrarian system and network, and the institutions and hedge funds kind of looked down upon it. That was almost the appeal and the attraction for a lot of people, myself included. But I'm of the opinion that we have to kind of get over this hipster mentality of liking it before it was big kind of thing. In my opinion, the retail FOMO by not only some of the retail giants out there, but the institutional hedge funds, that's what's going to be able to catapult us into a new all-time high, into the 20Ks, the 30Ks per Bitcoin and beyond, personally speaking. So as long as you've kind of, hodled enough and accumulated enough Bitcoin, I think this next move by those institutional hedge fund investment house heavyweights is going to be a good thing. Just my opinion. If you disagree, let me know about that in the comments below. couple of quick updates here on altcoinbuzz.io, starting with Safe Haven SHA. They're now offering users new solutions with this article here by David. Safe Haven is celebrating its 3rd anniversary already. Congratulations. And the platform is succeeding by offering many services to its users. So Safe Haven, which is a digital inheritance provider, is one of the more interesting projects on the market. The company has been continuously expanding and bringing new solutions to its users, and now it's getting ready to celebrate its 3rd anniversary. Check out the many updates that Safe Haven has to share that they have to highlight here in this piece. We'll link to it in the description below. We also want to update you guys as to this Kyber Swap wallet guide on altcoinbuzz.io, how to install and use the new Kyber Swap wallet with this article by Ruma. The Kyber Swap wallet is fast and it's simple and secure, and it's a wallet that allows the users to instantly swap tokens securely and conveniently. For the step-by-step guide, including a detailed table of contents here on how you can create a wallet, import a wallet, deposit, buy, sell, transfer, all the necessary steps that you need here to get your hands dirty and hopefully make some money with the Kyber Swap wallet. Check out Ruma's detailed how-to guide here. We'll link to this as well in the description below. And that is it for today, everybody. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to receive notifications if you guys enjoyed today's video. Best of luck, of course, if you choose to invest. Stay safe out there, everybody. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.